Good morning everyone. Today I want to share with you my 3 biggest mistakes I did in 2018. I think it's gonna be useful not just for me, but for you too. Let's go! Alright guys, welcome to a new episode. This is episode number 2 of 2019 and I hope you have an amazing day. Alright guys, this episode is going to be a little bit particular because I'm gonna open myself up to criticism, my own criticism, yours if you want, I don't care. But it's really important to remember, you and me, I think we're the same. We're always trying to improve, we're always trying to get better, we're trying to push our limits of our art, of our videos, of our photos in life, maybe your business, etc. And I think the best thing we can do as humans who want to improve is actually being able to reflect on what we did last time and improve for the future. Which means I just looked at what I did in 2018, what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, and also the way I approach my photos and my videos, and I want to share with you actually what I think were mistakes or things I could have improved on, especially because this is the beginning of 2019 and I don't want to do the same thing again. Next year I want to push it to the next level, and this is exactly what I do every time I finish an activity. When I was traveling, because, oh wait, pause. If you're new here, if it's your first time watching my video, you don't know who I am, I'm Pierre, I'm a travel adventure photographer. I just spent a whole year traveling with my wife around the world, capturing the most beautiful locations around this world, and I was carrying that backpack everywhere. I was jumping around my camera and stuff, sharing those adventures with you. And well, now that I just finished up some admin stuff, I got some time to actually look at what I did and I want to share with you. So you will see there's gonna be a mix of gear and also skills slash human behavior related mistakes. Are you ready for mistake number 1? Because it's just right here. All right, mistake number 1 are those two. I mean, those two items exemplifies what I'm trying to tell you. The mistake was to take too much gear. Not too much gear, but gear too heavy. And as you guys know, this is literally the backpack I had on me 24/7. I was sleeping with it at night. No, I'm kidding. I wasn't sleeping with it at night, but I had with me 24/7 when I was not sleeping, when I was walking around, etc. Which means I had everything. I had my laptop, I had the 7200 2.8, I had the 1635 2.8, I had the drone, I had chargers, I had a bunch of things, and I can tell you it was way too heavy. So my conclusion after that little debrief, end of 2018 debrief, is simply that the 7200, the 2.8, is a great lens, but if I had to do it again, maybe on the next trips I won't take it. There are a few reasons for that. First of all, it is huge and very heavy, which means when it's in the bag, it really makes your shoulders tired when you're walking for hours or while you're just running around. Second, it is big and very visible. As you can see, I kind of taped it. Everyone's asking me in the comments, why did you tape that lens? Well, I was trying to make it a little bit more discreet. If you've seen the video I shot in Indonesia, the street photography video, well, you know what I talked about it. Started doing is like patching a whole bunch of tape all around the lens to make it look older. I don't know if it really works. It kind of worked and didn't. Anyone walking with that in the street is recognizable very easily. You don't need to be a master in photography to know that this is expensive. So I would actually trade that lens for 85mm 1.8, which is a lot more compact. It's great, it takes less space. This is not that one, but that's what I would do. Also, that lens was taking too much space in the bag where I could actually not fit the drone and the lens at the same time with the camera. So I had always to carry that little pouch on the side, not the best thing ever. Now, the last one, and guys, this is, if you're traveling, please invest in hard drives, but not hard drive. Invest in SSD hard drives. This is the SSD hard drive I have on my laptop. And there are a bunch of brands, SanDisk released one, Samsung has some, and I can tell you this is lifesaver. I have about 12 or 10 or 12 terabytes of footage and photos from last year, from just this world tour. And they were on hard drives, you know, the classic ones. The problem with that is that I broke 3 hard drives, 4 terabyte hard drives in 1 year. And it's just insane. either they got too much shock and then the heads move inside, or one dropped on the floor, or simply one of them, what happened to one of them? Oh yeah, it just stopped working for God knows why.
It says no.
That was terrible. I've never had one problem with that little SSD, and SSDs are a lot less likely to fail because you're moving them around a lot, because there's nothing moving inside. So please, if you have to get SSD hard drives, don't get classic hard drives. They're just a pain. Whenever you have to replace them, when they fail, it's just terrible. So those are that's like mistake. That's actually just one mistake. It's weight related, taking too much stuff and not really minimizing as much as I could. Whew. All right, now let's put the bag down, because the next mistake is actually very it's something I talked about in the newsletter. And simply put, guys, I didn't shoot enough details. It's so weird. I did not shoot enough details. So, you know, when you go in places and you do landscape, it's great to shoot landscape and you've got those beautiful photos of the whole area. But as you know, I do a lot of street photography also. And there is something missing. If I were to try a story, I would love to have more detail shots. And when I talk about details, it could be a little side of the road, it could be a little shop, it could be a handle of a door, it could be absolutely anything. And what I realized going through all my photos is that I didn't shot that many, to be honest. And that's something that I kind of missed, that I would like to shoot a lot more of. So 2019, I will make it a priority for me to shoot more detail. I will start training in Chicago and then I will take it around the world, because oh yeah, I didn't tell you that, but this is gonna be awesome destinations. I'm still trying to plan them, but it's gonna be really cool. Can't wait to tell you more about that. All right, so shoot more details. Maybe that applies to you too, I don't know. I will make a video on that just for you guys to share my experience and my learning curve on details. Whew. All right, next one and the last one, mistake number one was simply how can I put it? It's something that I do very often. I kind of rush through photos, meaning I'm going to get to a location and I want to capture as many photos as possible. Not as many, I want to capture the location and then I want to go to another location, because I feel like when you go so far around the world, you actually want to make the most of your time and really go everywhere. But I feel like this was kind of a mistake. I rushed a little bit too much on certain shots and I end up with not enough photos. When I mean not enough photos, the way I did it was I would get to a location, shoot whatever I could, and then move on to the next one. But sometimes it's nice to sit down, take more of your time and really pay attention to what's around you. Take the time to take better photos and maybe wait for sunset in the same location and not try to go somewhere else. So if I had to recap what I want to do in 2019, there are two things. First of all, I want to spend more time in one location when I travel, just to be able to capture the essence of that place a little bit better. When I say location, it can be in one town, in one spot, you know. Instead of shooting it midday, I would shoot it at sunset and just wait for the best light. The second thing is I kind of felt that I didn't have enough photos of certain location, and for that, whenever I get lazy, I'm gonna kick myself to either make a video with you guys and do a 10-minute challenge, or kick myself to just do it on my own and do a 15-minute challenge in that location. Meaning I try to take the best possible photos in that location for 15 minutes and then I just go home, and I'm happy because I could do that 3, 4 times, 6 times in a day. That might sound like a lot, I don't know. But yeah, I could do that, and I believe it would be huge progress and I would get a lot more banger shots than if I just, you know, you walk around, oh, nice photo, oh, nice photo. No. You get to a location, you establish a perimeter, and then you're like, you've got 15 minutes to get the best shots possible. Let's go. And after that, well, you come back, you're like, yeah, I got good shots. You go eat your ramen in Japan, you're super excited, you go try some awesome tea in Taiwan, and you can keep on going and you don't feel like you missed out or you didn't get enough shots, etc. And remember, those 15 minutes could be just 15 minutes time you spend looking at Instagram stories. I know it goes really quickly. Follow on Instagram, guys. If you don't, got some cool stories for you. No joke. All right, I think that is something I really want to improve on in 2019. Let me know in the comments, what did you really do well in 2019? What did you suck at? Be honest with yourself. It's not for me, it's not for anyone else. I'm being super honest with you guys here. So be honest with yourself and let me know, what did you suck at and what do you want to improve on in 2019? I really want to hear that. With that being said, what else can I say? Oh, I want to collaborate with more creators in 2019. So if you've got cool creators, either people from Instagram or from YouTube that you think I should collaborate with, let me know in the comments below. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. Thank you for making 2018 an awesome year and preparing me for another awesome 2019. So with that being said, get out there, go shoot, try something different, try something new, and I will see you in the next episode. I forgot, hit the SURBCRB button if you're not subscribed, obviously, and ring that notification bell. It's gonna make a huge thing, it's gonna be amazing, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!